watching this video because you are worried about starting a business. But what you should be worrying about is not the specifics nor the market. Instead, worry about what you'll eat for dinner or for your breakfast the next day. Because I'm telling you, if you're still here watching this video, then don't even bother starting a business you are unsure about. For now, I'll give you a walkthrough of the early warning signs to convince you to make smarter decisions rather than starting a business. You know that here on our channel, we promote that to be finance savvy, financial intellect is your buddy. This means that you should listen to us when we tell you to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you get updates whenever we post videos to help you make informed decisions with your money right now. But listen more closely when we tell you that you are not ready to start a business yet, and here are the 5 reasons why. Number 1, you don't have financial capital, or in short, you're broke. If you think that starting a business now will save you from your current situation, then don't even bother to think about it. Trying to start a business without capital is like trying to drive a car that has not even a teaspoon of gas left in its fuel tank. Before you start earning money, you have to be ready to lose a huge amount at the beginning. You might say that you do have sufficient funds to start your business, but hear this out. You need to be ready to earn that back maybe 10 months from now or so. That mentality might work if you're an employee because you can get a check in 2 weeks or in a month. But as an entrepreneur, you'll be earning back the money you used up first and then wait another few months or sometimes even years to really earn from the maturity of your business. What if your business suddenly stumbles along the way, causing you to take desperate measures just to keep the business going? You'll end up not only broke, but also indebted as well. And imagine this, while you're waiting for the return on investment, you also need to pay for your bills, your daily needs and expenses, your fees for the management of your business, and many more. So where will you get the money for all those? Do you want to spend the rest of your life living off one free meal to another because you can't even afford your own food? Of course you don't, so you need to get a job. Are you ready to work doubles just to sufficiently budget for all your expenditure? Or, I have a good suggestion, you can make a smart decision to let go of the idea of starting a business. There, problem solved. You can just focus on securing your cash flow from income generating activities that are more stable and will benefit you in the long run. Still watching, huh? Okay then, maybe you'll change your mind after hearing the second warning signal. Number 2, don't start a business if you're a blank slate. You should first master your field. Everything about everything can easily be searched nowadays because of the internet, so I hope you'll have no problem when doing your own research. And even though competition comes, you should be prepared to set your brand apart from others, making it unique. If you can't think of a way to make your business distinguishable, then starting a business might not be for you. Making it big in a certain industry entails that you spend most of your time researching it and figuring everything about it. In short, you have to become an expert on it. For instance, if you want to establish your salon business, then you should know how to do everything, from the nitty-gritty details such as preparing the face, to the most important steps like in how you'll conceptualize a makeup look for a particular event. Aside from that, you also need to do market analysis, interior designing, and many other aspects of your business. Not an easy job now, is it? If you aren't knowledgeable in all these, or if you aren't ready to educate yourself about your industry, then you might want to forget about it as early as now. Number 3, don't start a business if you don't have the right mindset. What's your purpose for starting a business? Is it because you merely want to earn money with a more flexible schedule? Is it because someone suggested you start a business? Or is it because you think it's cool and you got inspired from just scrolling through Instagram? Well, if you fall near under any of these reasons, then chances are you'll fail in your business. To tell you the truth, business making is not for the faint-hearted nor for closed-minded people. As an aspiring entrepreneur, you'll always have to be self-motivated because you only have yourself to rely on. As I've previously mentioned, you need to be always ready to take on every task and role that your shop entails. You've got to accomplish things even if you don't feel like it, because if you don't, your business will suffer. I'm telling you, you should have the mental fortitude to push through despite numerous setbacks. Definitely, you'll be encountering many losses in your business. But it is up to you if you will quit right away or persevere towards success. If you're the type of person who starts a business because you want to have more free time, then you can say goodbye to your business. A person who does not make their business a part of their day-to-day routine has low regard for the success of their business or no regard for the business at all. Number 4, you have too many worries. Not only do you crack under pressure, but you're always anxious about everything. What if the product does not sell? What if it's not interesting to customers? What if? So many what ifs that are just not helpful to you or your business. I told you that starting a business is not for the faint-hearted because you need to be able to endure any type of pain. May it be from sleepless and restless nights of working and staying awake, from the rejection of your partners or customers, and maybe even the fear of discouragement from your own family or friends. Trust me, they're just worried about you and they genuinely care, like us, your financial buddies. It is also a bad thing when you compare yourself to other people, and this reflects in how you make your business like others. Like what we mentioned earlier, if you just got inspired because other people have joined the ride and eventually became successful, then you should rethink about your motivations for starting a business. You can't just venture into selling a product because of the hype. Then what if it goes out of trend? Will you still continue to sell it? If you have done enough research on your industry, then maybe you can prevent all the worries that come along with going out of ideas as well as going out of business in general. People tend to mimic a successful entrepreneur when there is a lack of growth or study. Like what most makeup gurus say, what worked for them might not work for you because you are different and so should your business be. Wherever we are in the process, we must identify what works for ourselves. You are not ready for entrepreneurship if you resort to copying when your worries get ahead of you. Number 5, you're scared of networking. When it comes to business, networking is an important skill that an entrepreneur must have. It provides you with a lot of opportunities that you would not be able to find on your own. Having the skill of getting close with people would provide you with chances to get to know people from different fields, to obtain important information from potential investors, and most especially to gather your potential customers. For each time you've gotten closer with people, an additional contact would be added to your list that will eventually help you further your career. That's why, as the head of your business, you should be the one to go above and beyond in widening your network, not just from potential customers and investors, but also with your employees as well. If you're not ready for the surprises that come with entrepreneurship, don't quit your day job. You can't just enjoy running a business because of the independence it affords, but you should also be fully aware of how difficult this life can be. So that's it, financial buddies. This video is not to condemn you nor your financial decisions in life. We just want to make sure that you don't live a life you'll regret. So if you think that these 5 warning signs have helped you reconsider your thoughts in starting a business, give us a thumbs up. And if you have video suggestions or topics you want us to talk about in the future, feel free to comment it down below as we deeply value your requests and recommendations. Until the next one, see you, financial buddies!